Legal experts and women's rights advocates have warned that the absence of clear legal protection for women may threaten justice and stability across Africa, stressing that without laws that safeguard women's rights, there can be no justice and peace. This was the crux of discussion at the African Women Lawyers Association International Conference, themed From Margins to Mainstream. The African Woman is Unfeathered Sustainable Development, held in Cotonou, Benin Republic. The report.
For decades, African women have pushed against entrenched cultural, legal and structural barriers that limit their full participation in the society. Voices from across the continent continue to interrogate the systems that keep women at the margins of justice, leadership and development. These issues were again on the front burner at the African Women Lawyers Association International Conference 2025. Delivering the keynote address, United Nations Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed praised Aula's sustained advocacy and its contribution to strengthen legislation protecting women and girls.
Between 2019 and 2024 alone, 99 positive legal reforms were adopted globally to remove discriminatory laws and establish gender equality frameworks. These achievements would not have been possible without the tireless advocacy of women lawyers across Africa and beyond. Your work in courtrooms and communities has changed the day-to-day realities of women's lives and brought about change that would have been unimaginable just decades ago.
Representing Aula Benin Republic, Falilatu Beide stressed that structural reforms and societal change must work together.
Accélérer leur inclusion digitale. Le numérique est un levier de croissance et de
inclusion when it comes to women, participation in roles, government roles, and also private, whether private or in the public sector. She also speaks about digitization, also including women in the digitization and civilization agenda of the world.
Aula called for stronger legal protections, greater political representation, and increased investment in the empowerment of women and girls across Africa.
In almost 30 years, have we all really been able to realize the dream of equality, of justice for the African girl child, of them being able to go to school, to stay in school, to go to university, to be free from sexual harassment, for women to be truly equal in terms of work opportunity, in terms of marital status?
We have to be strong, bold voices, bold demands, and then we have to empower ourselves financially and also seek power. When I say seek power, we have to be in politics. Because like Nigerian situation now, only 4% of women in the National Assembly. That is bad, absolutely bad. And I'm using the medium to call on the President of Nigeria and presidents of other African countries that they have to be deliberate and intentional about empowering women.
We women that believe that we are being marginalized, we will be put in the mainstream. And we should just wait for them to give us this thing. We should take it. We should at least show them that we are leaders in our own right.
The speakers also underscored the importance of engaging men and boys as allies in advancing gender equality, strengthening mental health support for survival of gender-based violence, and improving trauma-informed services for women and children.
Violence against women is wrong, but at the same time, it still persists. We continuously call for the elimination of all forms of violence against women. Unfortunately, this is a journey that is not stopping anytime soon, but we are hoping that through our advocacy, through our education, people will be more educated, we can create more awareness, and people will know that such acts are wrong. They can speak up and where they can also get help.
We cannot talk about gender equality if equality is not practiced in various professions, one of which is the legal profession. We can't say gender equality if we don't have a proportionate amount of lawyers who identify as women to the same amount of lawyers or the same number of lawyers who identify as men.
At the end of the conference, Aula urged governments, civil society and international partners to dismantle systemic barriers, build inclusive institutions, and called for a justice system that prioritizes fairness, equity, and accountability. And definitely, they still are time for some merrymaking.